A large, hairy armadillo unearths himself and then trots along the forest floor, turning over logs and rocks in his path in the pursuit of invertebrates, small rodents, and plants. His armor plating protects him from his early life.
Okay, everyone, this is Jack. And Jack here is a large, hairy armadillo. And he gets his name because of those long hairs you can see all over his back. Can everyone see him? Yeah? So on his back, he has a very, very special thing. He's actually the only mammal in the entire world that has one of these, and it's called a carapace. Does anyone know another animal with a carapace? Yeah? A tortoise? Well done! So we have tortoises and turtles that have carapaces, but this is the only mammal in the entire world that has one of those. Isn't that amazing? Now Jack here, like I said, is a large, hairy armadillo. Does anyone think that means he's the biggest? Put your hands up if he's the biggest armadillo. Put your hands up if he's the smallest armadillo. Put your hands up if you don't care. Thanks everyone. Now Jack here is probably what we call a medium-sized armadillo. The smallest ones being about 5 inches long, and they're called pink fairy armadillos. They sit on the palm of your hand. Very, very small. But the biggest one is called the large forest armadillo, which is about 5 foot long, which is almost as big as me. Isn't that giant? Thanks everyone. Now he is obviously quite a big armadillo, and now these guys do like to live in the forest. They like to live in really, really big tunnels and defend themselves from loads and loads of animals. Now, who thinks Jack here can roll himself into a ball? Who thinks he can't? No one. Now Jack here, unfortunately, cannot roll himself into a ball. There are 20 species, like I said, and there is one species that actually can, and that's called the free-banded armadillo. It can roll itself into a tiny little ball like that. Now Jack here is far too lazy for that, so if he gets scared, he just digs down very, very quickly and hides underneath the ground. Isn't that amazing, everyone? Yeah? Okay, then we're going to pop Jack back. I think he's been great today, hasn't he, everyone? Can we say goodbye to Jack? Say bye, Jack! Jack, that's your cue to leave. Now Jack here is quite intelligent, however he's always looking for food. Now he's walking around looking for bugs and grubs and worms. Does anyone else here eat worms? Would anyone like a worm sandwich? I made it specially. I'm not going to feed you today, it won't taste very nice, but Jack really, really likes that. Now like I say, we're in South America. Can anyone else name an animal from South America? Yeah? What's that, a tortoise? A toucan? Yeah, you can find toucans in South America. Now, speaking of birds, we are going to move on to something that might live in the tops of trees. So guys at the back, please ask you to sit down for us, please. Thanks very much. And like our next guest, he does like to fly around, so we have to be very, very quiet for him. Okay, everyone? Nice and quiet. Now also we've got to stay seated throughout, because like I say, he will be flying, and if it looks like he's going to fly into study head, he probably is. Should we have a look from everyone? Keep your eyes peeled, he might see it.
Loud calls, waiting ever so patiently for the humans, sitting close, ready to locate and swoop down on his unsuspecting leader. No small bird, mouse, insect, possum, or even crab is safe in the spectacle hours.
Okay, everyone. Just got it nice and quiet, remember? For those of you at the back, it's very important, it's nice and still. Okay, everyone, we can't scream, alright? And these guys have very, very sensitive hearing. And this is Elton, he is our spectacle eye. But he's got amazing hearing, so you don't want to scream at him or anything because you might make him want to go back to bed. Now, I've got loads of things to tell you about Elton, okay? Where are you going? Elton, there you go, buddy. Now like I said, we've got to keep nice and quiet here for Elton. He has amazing hearing. So if you guys point on your head where you think his ears are, who thinks his ears are here? Who thinks his ears are here? Now Elton actually has one ear here and one ear here. Very, very strange. But that gives him really, really good hearing. So when you go scream, it's like a sonic boom in his ear. Now he's very quiet, and like I say, now he uses those hearing, his ears, to find his prey. Now does anyone know what Elton might like to eat? Who thinks Elton likes to eat grasshoppers? Who thinks he likes to eat armadillos? Now he'll actually eat pretty much anything, if I'm honest. If he can find a locust or a grasshopper, he will. If he can find caterpillars, he will. But the females of these guys are actually slightly bigger, and they can even eat baby sloths. Have you guys seen a sloth today in the rainforest? Now the females do like to eat them. Now, Elton, he may look like quite a big owl, and he's actually the largest owl native to South American rainforest. So there's not many owls bigger than him, or there is no owls bigger than him in the rainforest. Now, he does look big, he does look quite a big bird, but he actually only weighs about 700 grams, so it's less than a bag of sugar. Now, the reason he looks so puffy actually helps him with his flight. He has something called silent flight, so that means when he was flying over your heads, he actually doesn't make any noise whatsoever. That allows him to get really, really close to his prey items. So you get really close, and when he gets there nice and close, he'll grab it with his feet, very, very sharp feet he's got there, and he'll squeeze them and basically decides that he's going to eat them. Now these guys, when they actually grab stuff, they've got very, very powerful feet and they actually don't let go really. And it's quite hard for them to let go sometimes. So if you guys get your hands and squeeze them really, really tight. Now when it hurts, you can let go. Elton won't get that. His feet never hurt. He can squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, which allows them to pick up those baby sloths and take them out of the tree and then take them for another day. Now when it comes to mating with the owls, they actually like to mate in these tree hollows. So a partner or a pair, what they'll do is they'll find a tree hollow like this. They'll lay about 3 eggs. Now, when those 3 eggs hatch, they'll get 3 little chicks. Very, very cute little fluff balls about this sort of size. Very, very tiny. Now, when they actually hatch, all they do is scream for food constantly. They go, scream, 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 scream. They're always hungry. Now, being 3 of them, it's quite hard for the parents to feed all of them. So the ones that actually don't scream, don't actually get any food. So they actually stay the same size. But the ones that get all the food, the ones that make all the noise, will get about twice the size of their siblings. And then guess what they're going to do, everyone? They're going to turn around and eat their younger brother and sibling. And that just makes sure the best possible ones survive. And these 3 might end up being 1, and that 1 might not even make it out of them. It's quite hard for them to survive in the wild. Now we are going to leave South America. I think it's a bit dangerous. Elton is quite a scary animal. We're going to leave and we're going to go somewhere a little bit more, let's say a bit more random, a bit more dry. We're going to go over to Madagascar. Has anyone been to Madagascar before? You've been to Madagascar? Very lucky. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to get Madagascar, and I can't remember where they've gone. We are going to be looking on the ground, everybody, for our next guest. Have a nice look around, and maybe Shannon's going to pop out and help me try and find these, because I'm clearly not doing well today. I only have one job, really, and I found that. Oh, under there. Oh, okay. So our next guest live in a little pot like this. No, they don't. They're going to be coming around nice and close, guys. Now, when you think you know what they are, put your hands up. Oh, I have both of this. Thank you very much. Does anyone know what this is? Put your hands up if you think it's a cockroach. Put your hands up if you like cockroaches. You're my favourite people today. Now, cockroaches, you are correct. They are Madagascan hissing cockroaches. Put your hands up if you think they are dirty animals.
Yeah.
Put your hands up if you think they're clean animals. You guys are correct. They're actually very, very clean animals. Now, in fact, they actually don't really like dirt. Now, I can guarantee you that when we put these guys back in there in front of you, they're going to clean themselves. They're going to be like, oh, people touch me. That's disgusting. Isn't that ironic, everyone? Now, these guys, like I said, they are found in dirty places. They're actually very, very clean. Now, why would they need to go to a dirty place? What can they find? Food, well done. They go to places where food is easy. Now, things like rubbish bins and places like that, they will find a mixture of food. They're not fussy when it comes to eating. So they eat things from dead leaves to rotten fruit to even dead and rotten animals. They are not fussy when it comes to finding some food. Now, 80% of cockroaches can actually fly. But you're lucky today, these guys do not fly. They won't be flying in your face or anything. You're more than welcome to stroke them as they come around as well and have a nice close look at Shannon brings them around at the back there. Now, has anyone ever seen a cockroach on holiday?
Oh yeah.
Did you tread on that cockroach?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Now, it's probably one of the worst things you can do. If you see a cockroach on holiday and you tread on it, most of the time, because 90% of cockroaches are actually female. So when you tread on this female cockroach, she has about 100 old eggs inside her. Now those eggs, they weren't fertile until you killed her. When these guys die, they reproduce by cloning themselves into their eggs, and they reproduce that way. So they have 100 eggs or so, and they hatch out into little baby cockroaches. So when you tread on one, you'll go and tread on her, you'll put a little sticky little egg into the bottom of your shoe, you're going to walk home, and then you're going to spray cockroach eggs all over your house. So what I would say, everyone, if you see one on holiday, normally I would say avoid it, but if you accidentally kill one, remember accidentally, just make sure you go to the next neighbour's front door mat, wipe on their front door mat. It's their problem, not yours. But I didn't tell you that, Shannon did. Get in trouble. Now, like I said, these guys are very, very clean. They only go to dirty places. And I particularly like to refer to them as the parents of the rainforest. And the reason for that is when I was a child, and probably still now, I make loads and loads of mess in my house, and someone's got to clear it up, everyone. And it's normally my parents. Now, my parents will come out and they'll clear it up. Now, in the rainforest, there are lemurs. Now, has anyone seen a lemur today? Lemurs can be quite messy. So when they find a bit of fruit, they'll take a bit of bite out and then they'll go, no, I don't want that, and they'll just throw it down. Now, if there was no way they're clearing it up, i.e. the parents of the rainforest, they would just build up and up and up and up and up. And these guys, they will clear that. They will clear the forest of everything from rotten wood, rotten leaves, rotten fruit, anything they can find. So they're really, really important for our ecosystem. Now, in fact, there are more insects on this planet than every other type of animal combined. So if you combine all the reptiles and all the mammals and all the birds and all the fish, put them into one big category of how many there is still nowhere near as many insects. There are so many insects all over the planet, and they are very, very important for us. Now, have I changed anyone's mind on cockroaches? Who likes cockroaches now? Who still doesn't like them? Oh, well, I tried. Okay, so we are going to pop these guys back to bed, because they're doing really great today, haven't they? They have. Not like me, who missed where they were. Okay, does everyone like Madagascar? Sorry, I couldn't hear you guys. Who likes Madagascar? Okay, so we are going to leave Madagascar and we're going to head somewhere a bit close to home. I think we should head to Europe. So we're going to go to Central Europe. Obviously, I'm not tall enough to reach that, but we'll pretend that I am. So it's up there somewhere. And over there are loads and loads of animals. Now, before we go there, everyone, I want you to imagine where we are. So everyone close your eyes for us. Forget that you're in a tent in the middle of London Zoo, having the best day ever. You're actually in Europe, and you're in a very, very peaceful, calm meadow. There's flowers growing, there's meadow grass everywhere, there's deer running around, and there's even owls and stuff sitting in the trees on the border. Doesn't that sound lovely, everyone? Now open your eyes again, because underneath the ground there are a series of tunnels. And in these tunnels, something quite chaotic is actually happening. There are animals running around beneath our very feet, and we don't even realise. But in the tunnels, like this one I have on stage here, everyone, this is a dark tunnel. It's not a clear plastic tube, it's a dark tunnel here. Underneath in these tunnels, it's very, very dark. So you know when your eyes were closed, you couldn't see much, could you? In that tunnel, it's exactly the same. So you have to rely on your sense of smell to find your way around. Now I want to warn you guys about these next guests that are going to join us today. First thing is they're very, very fast, so keep your eyes peeled, because they're going to run into the stage, running through this tube in lightning speed. They're also very, very naughty, so remember I said you got your food, make sure your food is hidden, and also keep your fingers to yourself, because there is a chance they might run after your fingers. And also, they're very, very smelly. They do smell. You probably won't smell at the back there, but if you're at the front you might get whiffed. I'd like to introduce you guys to Cassius, Oberon, Titus, and Macbeth, and they're going to be appearing from absolutely anywhere. Keep your eyes peeled, oh here they come! Okay, here we are guys. These are European polecat ferrets. Does everyone like ferrets? Oh, great. So these guys are pretty chaotic. They're very, very fast. And they're just running around like lunatics. As quick as they come, they are gone, everybody. Did you guys all see that? The lads are very fast. They're very naughty and very quick. They're running through these tunnels. They're very, very special things they're doing. They're looking for food. They will eat absolutely anything. Things like mice, rats, and even rabbits. Now, a rabbit is obviously a lot bigger than a ferret, isn't it? But these guys have very, very powerful jaws, and they will take down these rabbits and feast on them. And sometimes they'll even bring them back to the farmers that are after them. Isn't that crazy? Now, say for instance they're running down this tunnel, and all of a sudden, there's a giant rock, everybody. This is a giant rock. It has blocked the tunnel, and there is no way out. What do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to come out bottom first? Do you think they're going to turn around in this really tiny tube? Well, should we see everyone? Here he comes. You didn't realise there was a rock there though, mate. There we go. He realised there's a rock and he's having to turn around on that spot. Everyone see it again? He might do it again everyone. He's going to run into this tube. He's going to realise there's a rock. He's going to turn around on the spot and come back out. Here we go again. He still didn't find the rock there, did he? There we go. He found the rock there. Well done. Now, like I say, he found that rock, he turned around on the spot. Now, he's very, very bendy, he's very, very flexible, this guy. Now, being flexible, he's actually got a lot of help towards us as well. Now, scientists that use these guys to help them rewire spaceships and planes. They're actually helped rewire parts of Buckingham Palace because they are so bendy. They give them a little jacket, and on this little jacket, what they do is they have some wires there. Can you go over it? That's right, that's not yours. I did say they were very naughty, didn't I? Now, like I say, he is very, very bendy, and he is very, very flexible. He will make his way around all these tunnels and all these tubes looking for his favourite food. Now, being so bendy, that allows him to do some very, very strange things. One of the things he can do is actually sleep on his bottom. Can anyone else here do that? Yeah. Can you use your bottom as a pillow? Yeah. Does anyone want to try? Well, you're more than welcome during your free time, but not during the show. Now these guys will actually use their bottom as a pillow. They actually use pretty much every part of their body. They'll lay around in some really, really strange shapes, squeeze into really, really tight bits. If their head can fit through it, their entire body will fit through these tiny little holes. Now weren't they great, everyone? Did everyone like ferrets? Yeah! Now unfortunately guys, our ferrets were our last guest today. Thank you very much. Now they were our last guest today. Now all the animals we've met today are actually doing pretty okay in the wild. But some animals you'll find around the zoo, for example the gorillas, the giant salamanders and tigers, actually aren't. Now, because of you guys coming today, we can help do what we're doing. Now we are a charity here at the zoo.